Hello people of the internet, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your weeks are wrapping up nicely, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. Or what feels like the first time in a very long time, I get to jump on board with the gentleman from xikers. I believe I missed a release earlier this year from them, but last time we checked out xikers was Do or Die era, which Do or Die was a blast and a half. I still get regular plays of that song to this day, but it has been a very long time since I've tapped in with anything related to xikers in terms of their music until today, because we have a comeback from them. That's very exciting indeed. Title track Witch, as well as the House of Tricky Watch Out album that dropped about an hour and a half ago. I do plan on getting around to it, just not tonight. I got back from like a field shadowing thing about 2 hours ago, and I am bushed, absolutely exhausted. But during the weekend, I plan on getting around to that EP, so if you're interested, keep your eyes peeled for that. But in the meantime, let's see what these guys have been up to, and let's see how their sound has changed since last time I've heard from them. So, roll intro one time. Here we go! Right. Which, I wonder. It's like, in terms of xikers, I'm somewhat familiar with their like early stuff now, because they're officially, I guess, yeah, they're officially out of that kind of rookie category for me, because I'm pretty sure it's been a year since they debuted, right? Like House of Tricky doorbell ringing was, yeah, March, so they've been around for a year and a half now. But considering I've missed like the last 9 months, so I've missed half of their career essentially. I want to see the change. I want to see the improvement. And I reckon, considering this is a KQ group, the improvement's going to be immediate and it's going to be drastic. So I'm very excited for that. So here we go. Getting spooky season started early, are we? Okay. It's a wee bit loud. Hello, vocal moment. What a cool tone. Really treble loaded. But in like one very specific part of their voice. Wow. I'll tell you what, the intensity is definitely there, but it is, yeah, it's amazing how slow this is, but for a song that is so slow, how much power it has. I am glad though, like, the kind of mic chemistry is definitely a lot higher than it was last time I checked in with them. But I'm really glad that they haven't lost the attitude part, because they always brought a great kind of snarky attitude. It's still here. Oh, fake me out with the drop one time. Hello, little ABC action. Not just 2 members, 3 members back and forth. Hello, genre switch. Okay, what the hell just happened at the end there? Okay, I don't know if that was like actually part of the song at the end there, or if it was kind of a teaser into the next song or what, but whatever that switched into was nice. Wait, hold on. Spotify, how long is this song supposed to be? Which is 3 minutes 15. Ah, damn. Okay, so that is actually part of the song. What an interesting outro. So they outro with a completely different genre. How did that work? I have no idea how that worked, but that worked. I really like what that genre switched into, and I hope it kind of is an introduction into a song on the album, because I want to hear more of that. But ooh. I think one thing is apparent though. They do sound locked in. It's really cool to see that. Like, you know, considering this is release number 4 just on the Korean side alone, they've had a Japanese release as well, but I guess I've missed 2 albums then, by the looks of it. I just clocked onto that. I think they've gotten, you know, during their rookie year, so to speak, it really is kind of establishing their sound, figuring out what works and what doesn't. That's what the first couple releases is really all about. But with me having missed what I deem to be the most important release from a debuting group, that 3rd release, I've kind of lost that very key, whatchamacallit, that key identification moment, so to speak. Having listened to Witch, though, I don't really need that confirmation anymore. I know for a fact that their abilities are just going to keep getting better and better and better, but they're still retaining what made xikers that group for me, like what made xikers for me, and that is that kind of snarkiness that they have to their music. Especially Rapline brings a lot of sass and snark to the table whenever they have a song drop, and I'm glad that that's one thing that hasn't changed, because this song sonically, compared to Tricky House and Do or Die, very different, very sonically different, and yet it still feels like a xikers track to me, and that's only knowing 2 title tracks and a handful of B-sides. Well done, gentlemen. Let's go back and run the verse again one more, at least the first verse again one more time. Like, the horror sound, the horror concept is very much immediate just from sound alone. Which, you know, now that it is September, we are slowly approaching spoopy season. And that is, well, one, very exciting, because we're going to get some seasonal music. Well, the first of the seasonal musics coming in. But that kind of scary concept allows for groups to really kind of change up their creative direction a little bit, you know, go thematic with it. And xikers very clearly have gone and done that, but it still feels xikers to me. But that one melody there, da 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 da, is spine chilling. It's like they've taken every single possible dissonant note on that scale and run with it, because it's dark. You could not make that that little kind of melody sound more scarier and more sinister than that. Like, you physically could not make that sound any more scarier, more spookier. Oh, who's the music team on this? Is it Edenary again? Which credits? Of course, it's Eden It's eaten alongside a whole bunch of the pizza topping guys. Love to see it. I love the Eatonary team, man. They know what they're doing with the pen and with the sheet music or the computers. But that sudden vocal injection, really cool, because it adds a sudden brightness to the song that you don't expect, considering this is already established itself to be a very scary concept song, right? It's almost like what Queen used to do with like the big operatic sections, right? My man doing the first rap verse with the blue highlights in his hair has one of the most unique male rapper tones that I've come across in a hot minute. I don't know if it was like that before, but whatever he's doing is really working for me, because there is character in that tone, and I really like it. We got the spooky background harmonies again. That little slow side to side. And then this is the intro hook all over again, right? It's just a kind of modified formula of it. You still get that same melody that we started the song with. It's just the intensity has been cranked up to about 25,000 rather than it being on the max 10 it was to start with. Right, because there's that spooky melody that I mentioned earlier. Man, that is a time. That's a great listening experience too. Like, that is a song that I could confidently get a whole bunch of mileage out of. Ooh. I have been sleeping on xikers a little bit, you know, and I think in my free time I will have to go back and check out the Spotify. Where are you? Trial and Error, that album, because that, and I guess we'll have to do the Tsuki album, or at least just listen to Tsuki, because I need to catch up on some Japanese stuff as well. But I love it. I love how creative it is, while still making it sound like xikers. Know what I mean? Like, there's groups that have done a scary concept, like a Halloween concept for a title track before, and have done it well, because it still feels like their song. Purple Kiss comes to mind, song Zombie. Very much Halloween concept, a little bit of cutesy, had a little bit quirky to it, but it still very much felt like Purple Kiss. xikers' Witch is exactly the same way. This couldn't be any more xikers if it tried, but it's still very thematically on brand. And if this is what the title track is going to be like, it has me curious as to if the rest of the album is going to be themed around this kind of Halloween time, or if we're just going to get however many songs are on this Watch Out album as just high quality xikers stuff. Either way, it's going to be a blast. I'm very much looking forward to getting into the album. That'll be later in the weekend. But as for me, for tonight, thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, you know, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy and you don't know who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.